So it looks like the EU is going full Trumpian on their immigration policies. But don't worry, America, we're not losing our border czar to France just yet. Now, so what are the two policies that are going to be rolled out or implemented this week? Well, the first one is the creation of return hubs outside of bloc states. Now, this already exists to some degree with a pilot program in Albania, but a return hub, similar to what President Trump has implemented in El Salvador and elsewhere, is essentially just what it sounds like. Migrants who have entered the EU illegally can be sent now to a third-party country which they have no connection to be detained for a period of up to 24 months. Now, of course, this stands as a major deterrence from anybody entering the bloc in the first place, and it also kind of outsources a lot of the responsibility and conceivably reduces the cost of these types of detainments. Additionally, the EU has voted to implement home raids or expand on home raids that already exist. Now, with this, it's a full sweep of expansion of programs in place. What the major development is that it's going to implement relevant premises on these home raids, meaning authorities might be after one particular migrant, but again, similar to what ICE agents have begun doing in the U.S., if they're there on site, migrant communities, families tend to live together. They tend to be in very close proximity to one another. So while they're on site catching one person, they reserve the right to kind of search and sweep for others. Additionally, they're adding increased fines and criminal charges for entering the European Union bloc illegally. Now, this is not the EU's first attempt at deterrence. Largely since the Syrian civil war began, the bloc has seen a huge wave of illegal immigration, or what's being called undocumented immigration, unauthorized arrivals, whatever term you want to use, since approximately 2015 or so. That opened up the floodgates, and various immigration or migrant channels began springing up throughout Europe. Now there's an estimated 3.5 to about 5 million people living in the EU illegally. That's still less than the US, but it's a considerable number. So much so that it has shifted not only national politics of countries within the EU, but also local politics at the city and municipality level as it strained resources. Some have pointed out that it's even kind of pushed the European Union, traditionally very liberal, a little farther right, which is unarguably so, as we've seen in politics in recent years.